Hey guys, today I have a game for Mike. It's called Overwatch. It's an FPS.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Oh man! While we're finding a game to play, there'll be a skirmish, and we get to pick the characters. These characters are like aggressive characters. These characters are defensive characters. These ones are tanks.
Was Plants vs. Zombies like that to where we were like waiting for it to load and you had to decide
You could just fight against other people.
Yeah.
So these people are your tanks. Their goal is to soak up damage, and then these people are the healers and support characters. So who do you want?
I want Skeletor.
You want him? Reaper.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of him. He's a close range attacker.
How's the balancing between characters?
There's been some complaints over balance. People have been complaining about individual characters, but they're patching this game like nearly weekly, and it's changing.
Right.
Like, there were characters that I was playing as yesterday that have completely different abilities. So, see this blue square?
Yeah.
We're protecting this blue square.
Okay.
From...
is it like you want to be in the blue square longer than the other people?
Yeah, see the percentage at the top?
Okay, 50%. And when it gets to 100, you've protected it?
Yeah.
So when it gets to 100, does that mean that area, you've got it, you own it, and then you move on to something else?
Yeah, it's a best of 3. So there's going to be 3 different...
So they have 0% of this room?
Yeah, we have 80. So now, if they take it, their percentage will start going up.
What is it? Is this a fucking transformer here?
Yeah, he used his ultimate, which he throws a tire.
Okay, you almost have this. 99%. It's taking a long time to get to 100 here.
Yeah. Well, because see how it says overtime at the top? We need to not only get to 100%, but there could be none of them standing in the box.
Oh, so you gotta get them all out. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, you have not shown me anything that makes this game seem to stand apart from other games of this style that I played very, very much. I mean, there's certain things about this that are better. Like, I like how quick the respawn time is. I like the characters. I like that there's like a Western dude, the Mad Dog McCree. I think that's cool. I like the Skeletor looking dude. Like, the characters are very cool.
By the way, I'll change characters.
By the way, a lot of these games tend to be very dark and dreary. This game is not. It's very colorful. It's bright. You can see what you're doing. I like that. But as far as the gameplay goes, so far, what makes this stand apart?
What makes it stand apart is the class system of the game.
Okay.
Like right now, I am a different type of character. Like, I was a very conventional shooter type character. In this situation, now I'm more of a tank type character.
Okay.
But more importantly, he's got a shield that can really soak up the damage.
Okay. Is he a more difficult guy to use?
I think he's easier to use.
He's easier.
I do.
Who's the harder character to use? The archer?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. So see that thing that thing there? Mm-hmm. Our goal is to stand close to that thing, don't let the enemy stand close to it, and escort it all the way to the end.
Will it move with you?
When we're standing next to it and there's no enemies standing next to it, it moves.
And do you have to guide it? Or does it move and you follow it?
It moves and we follow it. And oh shit.
This one seems like it might be more interesting than the other mode. It seems like every first-person shooter kind of thing like this I've ever seen. And it's the same old missions that we've been doing since PS1 and PS2 where it's like capture the flag, and it's like when we play Plants vs. Zombies, it's like the same thing. Remember when we protected the plant?
Yeah.
It's like what you're doing right here. You're protecting a rectangular room. It's the same exact game. What is different? There's different characters.
If you hold down shift, you run.
Okay.
Right click is rocket launcher.
Okay.
Left click is, hold it down, is his gun.
After this.
Killed somebody.
Alright, cool.
Go back to the payload.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a guy. There we go.
I fucking killed him. Fuck him. Fuck this guy too. Oh, I can't. It's gotta.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gotta reload. Look, you killed 3 people in a row. I don't know how, but you did.
Because I'm good at this.
What the fuck?
Did I get another one?
Yeah, go.
I don't even know what I'm doing, and I'm killing these people. Oh shit.
You just.
I was looking at the graphics.
I was just looking at you. I like goodbye, cruel world.
I was trying to see what the ocean look like.
So Overwatch, basically, this crew is separated into two camps. On the one hand, I think it's great. I think it's going to be an awesome competitive multiplayer game in the vein of Team Fortress. Every time there's a patch, it's like a little present is given to me, where there's a new cool thing that we can do. You've gone on the record many times saying how much you like games like Doom and Wolfenstein, like the classic games.
You get to the end. You open a door at the end and you go on to the next stage. I feel like you're getting somewhere.
There is progression, but the progression is less clear. In this, it's your progression through the levels, but your progression as a player. Oh, I learned this character better. Oh, I'm getting this kills. My kill-death ratio is different. It's a way different kind of progression. It's not so concrete.
Right.
And you might want it to be concrete.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Right. Things that I do like, the graphics are awesome.
Yeah.
The character designs are awesome. I like the stages. I liked how colorful the game was. It was. I get very annoyed with these games when they are very just dark, muddy looking, and like everything's shadowy. This was very colorful. This is why I actually wanted to try this, because I was like, oh, this one looks different. I love the animation that we watched.
Yeah.
I like the animation much better than I like the game.
So
it was cool. It was interesting.
Would you watch an Overwatch feature similar to like the DC comics? You know, the DC did like the direct-to-video movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching the first animation about Winston.
Yeah, I like that.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they blindsided everyone and they showed this, and I was like, it looks kind of like Team Fortress, guys. What's it gonna be? And then I played the game for the first time, and I was like,
And you weren't impressed at first either.
I need a game that I can play in 5 seconds.
In short bursts.
I'm not gonna play Dark Souls where a level could be an hour or something. I want to do it in short bursts, and these games are like 20 minutes long.
Mm-hmm. So that's perfect.
So I played a match.
Right.
Then I played another match, and then all of a sudden I was playing it at night when I wasn't doing it, and then I was like, oh boy.
Now you're addicted to it.
Now I'm addicted to it.
I think that this is going to be a popular game. I think that a lot of people are going to like this. There's nothing at all wrong with this game. It's just not for me, and it's probably not for everybody, but it's probably for a lot of people. And I think, you know, these kind of games are probably the most popular games out there. I'm in the minority of people, so it's a little, you know, it's a little hard for my position since I am in the minority. I'm the smaller voice who's like, not for me, where everybody's like, yeah.
No, but I think that that's a perfectly legitimate opinion, and I think that the AAA game industry, like people making $100 million titles, they really need to take notice. If you are a AAA game developer, Mike Matei doesn't like this game, doesn't like The Division, didn't like Call of Duty, right? What game did you make for this guy? The only game you made for this guy, if your name wasn't Nintendo, was Grand Theft Auto.
I love Grand Theft Auto.
That's the only game that you didn't make. So while you're making the third clone of Team Fortress, the fourth clone of League of Legends, the fifth clone
and when you
this.
say me, you mean?
I mean people who would share your opinion.
If they're looking to get everyone, that like 10% of people not interested in this stuff,
it's a big problem.
They're like, well, how do we get that audience? You need to make other types of games.
But you're saying that small 10% of people in the global gaming market. That's small. You could represent $1 billion that aren't being made right now.
Right.
$1 billion with a B dollars, because this is a huge industry.
Right.
So, no, I think that point is absolutely clear, and I think that indie is sort of filling the spot.
I was just gonna say you jumped to Grand Theft Auto 5, but you're talking about like
I'm talking about AAA.
AAA titles. Yeah. Where I thought you were gonna go was, I thought you were gonna say the indie stuff, because there's so many indie games that I am into. That tends to be the type of games I've liked in the last few years. There hasn't been a hell of a lot from Nintendo, unfortunately. There's been stuff like Link Between Worlds and whatnot, but it used to be Nintendo would fill that void. They're not as much anymore. So where have I been going? I've been going to the indie games.